Good for poor pig. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's broken my heart. What's this for the monkey couple? Oh, we have seen this guy. Alright, monkey, listen up. If you don't do your job, this girly monkey is... Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, whose side are you on? Oh. Okay, with what this chap's doing. Oh, I kind of want to name it like Disney now as well. It's useful. And Salsa is a lovely default name, so we'll definitely stick with that. How are you doing, Cricket? My brother's home and I think he's trying to sleep, so I'm trying to keep my voice down a bit. So I don't know if I'm coming through quite quiet on the stream. I actually might. I'll tell you what. It's my volume. How's that? Me talking at this volume. Is that okay? Can you hear me alright? You can hear the game alright? I just saw that description. A monkey will endure anything for his gun. I remember there was a monkey couple in Earthbound. I don't know if it was meant to be the same one. Others. Sad, I don't feel like this. Not too audible, I hope. Maybe I've gone too far the other way. As I say, I'm trying not to, I hope this game doesn't make me yell at any point. Oh, you're enjoying Fire Emblem Heroes, nice. Genesis, the album? No, the band even? Or like, Genesis Mega Drive collection? Or... yeah, a few things. Curious to find out which. If I say dance, you dance. It's that defiant look in your eyes. Dance! Oh. It's a tremendously dignified jig. Try a different dance. It's fun. I want this as like an animated GIF of my... even though poor monkey's not really circumstance. Hey.
Just go for it!
But I don't believe we're a performance duo now. Oh. That's sad. Why are you working with these guys? Oh god, this game's ruining me. Just the god ruining. Yeah, not looking bad, are they, Bohemia? How do I play as Monkey in... You can play as a monkey in the Time Splitters games. You stupid monkey, you only get... Oh! Oh, I'm not okay with this. Oh. And the jovial music doesn't... Stick here. Sleep on the job. Alright, listen, there's a white round building west of here. We're going there. Been taken with that said. Okay. Froggo! Oh, the frog saying be strong and endure it. Sure things will start to go your way someday. To help that day come. Save my game. Sad, this would all better be like built into something where you help. The I don't understand. Why is he helping the clearly villainous Pigos? Play Bohemian Rhapsody in 2 times speed. In song? It would still be like 3 minutes, wouldn't it? It's like a 5-6 minute song. Oh, speaking of, apologise to an enemy to stop it in its tracks. Oh, we can do the Fortnite dances there.
Just go for it!
Hey! I'll go for it. I was playing that the other day actually, the game that clips from Beautiful Joe. Someone's done a really nice HD texture pack for it for Dolphin. And they've done a lovely job on it. Oh, we beat the dumb beetle. Every victory is significant, no matter how seemingly small. Such as defeating the dumb beetle. Yeah, that's you've been watching that then, have you, Cricket? That Smash tournament. How's that been going? Well, we're barely doing any damage, but then we are only level 1. We got some nut bread. Most nutritious of nuts. Yeah, this is pretty cool. We could something completely different from this chapter. What the hell is that? Switched on the... Oh no! Oh, okay, you actually cured my status ailment. There was a nicer way to do that. I can't get a feel for the song doing the little rhythm dudes. I've had that problem a lot in this game. Some of them is quite difficult to discern. Although I remember that song I was doing pretty well on before. So, oh god. My controls are... I don't know. My controls were reversed for a split second then. Status ailment at work. Try that. Oh really? That's interesting, Cricket. Do you reckon there's... I assume there's a fair bit of transferable skill there going from LA to Ultimate. Would you say like they're directly getting it, like they seem to be finding their feet on it fairly quickly? That is the impression I get with Ultimate. It is the Smash Bros. That's the most like Melee since Melee gameplay wise. Tiny dance. We increased our speed. Shit, I think we're... Oh, Salsa could stop crying. Farsad seems to attack much harder than I do, so... Let's check if I got it. I haven't got this on. But probably would be playable. So, but yeah, I think why did I have that off? I can't remember that. I was probably trying to emulate something where that wasn't conducive to it. Yeah, we've got the thing that reduces input lag, so that's good. What do you mean by doing the grub soon? So Bohemian, do you actually mean like, I don't know, like load Bohemian Rhapsody up on Spotify and play it two times speed? Ah. Huh. If the screen goes off like that, that's me alt tabbing again. Sorry, I have to cut that. How did I get we got the dub. Stick. What games in total let you pick up dumb and use it one way or another? No Monster Hunter does. You kind of use that to mark. I guess Conker's Bad Fur Day as well. Yeah, I should probably yeah, it's a shame it passed. He's not sure why he'd be doing that. Ah, I can't get it down. So like, Ed's Garden is more similar, right? That's interesting. I'll tell you what, anytime I fired up Melee recently, which has always just been on Dolphin messing about, I've always been struck by how quickly KOs happen in there. And I would say, comparatively they take a bit longer. Ooh, a luxury banana. You stupid monkey. If you give in that luxury banana, you better think you get... Hey! This poor monkey. Oh, but... Ugh. Can I bop him on the head? Can we start electrocuting him at some point? Can we weaponize the banana skin? Apparently not. This hasn't been a good session on this game tonight. It keeps upsetting me. I want cute little monkey to experience pain. I am one some done. I don't have any done to roll, so I'm not a true done. Ah, I've got done for you. Have some done. Go on. Have the eternal gift of poop. Come on. I did bring you some done. Yeah! Just for once I won't charge for it. That's rotten. We got experience points for that. Well, that's fun. See, no good.
Escaping to the one place that hasn't been corrupted by capitalism. Space.
I'm sorry, Tim Curry, but even in a game where there is actually no economy, at least in the town we were in, we've still ended up finding some. Found some here. We all agree that's a good thing. Oh, nice. That's called clean water, but it smells kind of done. I guess. Salsa felt much better. Are you sure, buddy? Sorry if that wasn't terribly free of contamination, but options are limited out here. I don't really want to beat the dumb beetles up after that. They're all that one's mates. I really need, one of the other characters had a thing where you'd have the heartbeat of the song kind of come about so you could play in time to that, but... Oh. I got 2 hits there. We were looking at Sea of Thieves for a second. The Thieves ain't got nothing on those sparkles. It actually does, because Sea of Thieves' water is lovely. This game looks lovely too, in different ways. Yeah, Sea of Thieves was a fun game. I did like what I liked what I played of it, even though at launch it was very limited. But as a basically lifelong Rare fan, I'm really happy to see them. They have got something of a hit on their hands, even if the lack of content at launch did lead to a bit of a mixed reaction. It's really cool to see them doing well with it. It sounds like it's getting... Poor monkey. It sounds like it's getting quite a bit of buzz on Twitch again as well, which is quite cool. Let's go up here. Got some done! And again! I think this is. Got some done! Can help out any more heals in need of purpose. It'll be kind like that. Yeah, this song I just cannot get the rhythm on this one. I can't get the rhythm on any song in this game, but not this one. Never mind. Yeah, again, it's kind of the issue where I don't know if I'm doing it too early or too late. And this is the sea. You could use surf on it. Just to make me laugh. Child. You okay, Froggo? Oh, there, buddy. Come on. So dizzy. Help me. Wait, it's a battle? Oh, right. That's a relief. I didn't want to fight the frog. It's jerk, but... Disaster before the back. Wait, Lion is cheering. Okay, okay. No, I don't actually want to see the. Or the debilitating not be able to stop crying. Like, I can't even remember what it does status-wise, it just makes me sad that the character's crying. Also, probably better just guard him as the monk. They did do that most damage. They would do more if I could actually get the rhythm down. Do more hits. Ah, it's okay, buddy. Move it, save. Yeah, every time I stream this, I moan about how I haven't made very good progress on it. I was hoping to get, if not get it done in January, at least certainly be further along that way. Frogs in the desert, it's actually not as crazy as you might think. Some species of frogs, such as sand frogs, do exist in arid desert regions like Africa. During seasons with little to no precipitation, these frogs burrow into the ground to protect themselves from the harsh, dry climate. Comes up in the pub quiz, we know to thank Shigesatsu Itoi himself. Done. Yeah, I think that one's faster, like those. This will level up quite a bit. Each a banana. So we allowed this one, but it'll actually be mouldy. So anyway. Hey. Just want to keep drinking the time. So there wasn't actually. What do? Ah. Yeah, Peds was meant to be streaming Rocket League tonight. I think someone's probably come up. I hope everything's okay. Tell you what, actually, now that I remember, this game has a pretty cool feature. Where is it? Oh, maybe I can't. Oh yeah, I can. I have to give some of these a read because they seem quite funny, the descriptions. But yeah, so we can actually practice fighting them to get a feel of the sun. What is this one? so it's quite quick. I really want to, no, I can't. Yeah, this one, man. Yeah, I don't know if I'm... Ah! Yeah, it's always... I think it's a cool feature, this, that I love rhythm games, so I'm down for it. I always want on things like this to... I need feedback if I'm too early or too late. So I always kind of wanted something like this. See, I don't know if I'm... Maybe it's just intentionally meant to be difficult. Let's try one. Yeah, it's a bit upsetting because that song I was doing alright at before the last time I played this. I don't know why I was struggling so much, no. Yeah, maybe it's meant to mess with you. Like, I wouldn't put it past this series to do something like that. It's bothering me, because, like, you know, like, I've beaten every Owen now in an Elite Beat Agents game with the hardest difficulty. I've near enough 100% in at least a couple of the Rhythm Heaven games, and... You know, I played Rhythm games. I feel I should be doing better. There are debilitating insecurities. Don't you love them? Let's keep getting you done. Let's keep bringing you done over and over. Is there no other use for this? This is quite... Wait, hold on. This is quite rare, exquisitely aged done. Oh, thank you. Oh, connoisseur of the subject. I see this is going to lead somewhere. Really just experience points? Oh. Wait, you know your shot, Craig. Very well played. I'll tell you what, I'm probably just gonna like guard as the monkey. I don't do much damage with one attack, and I can't get the feel for the song. I mean, there you go. Well. Shit. So how far did that tournament get in, Cricken? Like, they still going? Stop trying. 3-day, cool. Is there much in the way of stakes to it? Is there a big prize for it? Don't see anything. I see an obvious route to go here. More pools. USR, sure. So it's... oh wait. It's fairly obvious in retrospect. Ooh, Aquarius bracelet. Oh man, we were... So we got better defense now. Oh, we got much better defense now, good. Listen, monkey. That's a cactus wolf. The meanest thing... No, I'm pretty sure the meanest thing in the desert is you, Facade. Like a margin. But we can't get inside him standing there. Go beat him up. Who's a... oh... It's a rock and a hard place. Beat the wolf up successfully. It's the consequence. Headbutt. Oh god! Well, yeah, you got a cactus on your noggin. Yeah, I'd probably headbutt too. Cool. What's wrong with me today? Why can't I just not get a win? Even worse than last time, I wasn't doing that well now, so... distressing. Feels like the songs are quite... oh god. Oh god, look at that! Look at my HP gone down to. Yeah, Score's gonna keep guarding. Just hey, Facade! I relied on you! Bomb. Oh wow. Yeah, that'll do it. Ah, cool. Fairly high then. It's funny it was much higher for Mellow, isn't it? And Paul Smash Wii U, that's probably the last time it's going to get played at a tournament, isn't it? Melee, it just seems like Melee will always be the constant, and then we'll have a new Smash. And I feel like Ultimate will be the new Smash for a good while, so... should have a pretty healthy circuit life, I think. Tournament circuit. Get in, you! Oh! You're all Facade. Treatment of a simian friend. like using this song, both bound elements. Oh, we can go back out, nice. Save, just to be sure. Hey, look at that! Shit. Sorry, don't mind me just alt-tabbing quickly. So one or two things out. Genesis series is mainly for meta, is it? Ah, that's fair, yeah. It'd be fair anyway, because I can see like how meta is like still a really popular tournaments. I don't know if maybe I don't know, the way you'd hope like Ultimate might be, it could be more interesting the way just to have a bigger pool of characters to choose from. But then, at the same time, with a big roster like that, it could easily still be there's just a few particular characters people go to. Depends on the balance of it. Thinking of like I know Marvel vs. Capcom 2 wasn't meant to be a particularly balanced game. It had a huge roster, but apparently we'd still just see like the same 5 or 6 characters in it. That's true, yeah, that should keep it interesting. Wow, I didn't do much today. Let's keep giving our friend. Can I just give it the batch poo together? And there we go, that's a one sum done. It doesn't seem... It doesn't like... utterly necessary, I mean, we can level up fairly easily. I don't know if it's like meant to be built into something. I feel like worth it doing it in 5 EXP increments, but assume there's not much else we're gonna do with the dump. Yeah, it's... well, I'll tell you what, I'm so happy they're finally doing character notes in the patches. I don't want to congratulate them for that, because some of that should have always been there, but it's... you know, I'm happy it is there now. If nothing else. It was just so funny, because like, something like Mario Tennis on Switch, that's had character notes. And it was like, well, if I can have it, and then like the first patch they did for Smash with balance changes, had nothing on character notes. Like, oh, you could do it for Mario Tennis, a game I love, by the way. That's not to disparage Mario Tennis. But you'd think priorities would mean they'd be more detailed on Ultimate. Yeah, honestly, I think it's probably just again, sorry, quick alt tab. There we go. I think it's probably just honestly that I'm listening to feedback. Which I feel like Nintendo's not always been receptive to, and, you know, to be fair, you can make it up. Shouldn't always be. At least in terms of, like, creative decisions, but... you know, that's a pretty straightforward logistical one. Like, no, it would be nice to know what has been changed. Mechanically. Oh, you reckon? Yeah, that's the thing. It's weird they never hit, like, they didn't seem to take notice of that through Yeah, because they had plenty of times to listen, given they did patch Mass Warlords. And it is funny, because around the Wii U 3DS era, that was when, like, I mean, speaking of Mother, they uploaded Earthbound to the Virtual Console, apparently because of seeing demand for it on Miiverse. Which was weird. I don't know how that was what clued them in that people want to be able to play Earthbound again. That was pretty obviously the case anyway you looked on the internet. Hello, Graham. How are you? Oh, I got Paul Pasties. I hope he can message him. I completely forgot he had the sound trouble. You can hear the stream. Let's have a look. How are you, Graham? You been alright today? So, I suppose there's a roach enemy just like this in Earthbound. Like the sprite looks really similar to.
Ensuring global saturation.
Right on cue. Yeah. That's what I mean, like some of these are like cheers for doing something that should have been. I don't want to be entitled, you know, I don't want to be... But I don't think that was an unreasonable request. It did just seem kind of weirdly tone deaf to not do the patch nodes. So I'm glad they are doing that. Pasty's still not getting sound. So weird. Hold on. Oh, you get a cold, that's a shame. You get better soon, Grab. I think, yeah, it's probably one of those times of year, isn't there, when people get the sniffles. Time I sneeze, I get so I'm like, oh no. Sign of what's to come. Oh god, that's Graham. Oh, we stuck up a bit. I don't think they did a back sprite for every. I guess they figured if they had done it on Pokemon. At least one of them still doing sprites on Pokemon. Oh yeah, I got bags. I was messing about with stuff. I did look at Nick's stream briefly. I should have said hello. I noticed he was on the Pirates of the Caribbean there, Will. Stupid monkey. I'm not okay with this. The first sound cue has been really cruel to the monkey. So, tech vehicle now. There's a pork to the unbelievably uncivilized village called Tasmilla. It's where we've been before. Chapters. Come on, you get all that? Oh, I've been wasted on you. Wasted on good little monkey here. Yeah, there's quite a few callbacks to Earthbound. Probably more than I expected, to be honest. Like, these kind of capsules were as well. I'm still not really sure if this is in continuity. It's like a Final Fantasy film where they're just all separate stories with sometimes similar themes going on, but different worlds. Yeah, poor Steve. He said, yeah, it sounds like he's not getting sound on any part of Twitch. There we go. Go past this. I know, Graham, I'm not okay with being to salsa here. We were talking about that before. If I wasn't just kind of going with the default character names, I would have named Monkey as Cons. Stop the pull. Maybe press the B button. Is this going to be like an airship in a classic Final Fantasy? Okay. Get in the... Oh! Guys, we've got a secret F-Zero game here. It's fun. Let's try this way. What is this, Brandon? I wasn't expecting this. We even look like we're in the Fire Stingray, Samurai Goro's craft from F-Zero, the samurai guy. It's quite similar, just maybe the colours like pushed out a bit. It's the coolest subway I've ever taken. I don't say that lightly. I don't know what. I don't know. It looked a bit Armadillo-esque. Oh! Pig's vehicles. It's probably best not to touch it, yeah, I've had it. Seem reasonably armed and dangerous. Not that that stopped me before, but maybe it will this time. Oh. Now I want the presents! Of a bounty over there. Oh, we can get out, can't we? Oh, that was fun. That was a still emotional high. I got to experience that with you. Right, yeah, yeah, I understand he's in this. Pokey or Pokey, as he was called in the localization of Earthbound. But I think I prefer the name Pokey, to be honest. I don't know, something about that kind of fits him. Like, Porky just seems a bit kind of like... I don't know, it's a case where like I prefer. Salsa after his favourite dance. Hey, Salsa's a good choice for that. Hey, well done, bastards.
I should have been the one to fill your dark soul with light.
Should have been the one to fill your dark twits with audio. Oh.
The galaxy depends on your funky moves.
Told you not to tell. How are you, bastards? I'm so glad you got that sorted, man. What was the fix? Was that, because often with that it's just like a turn it off and on press the page or something. Was it something like that, or was it just being... What's your frame from? Everything's all smoky. Oh god, these guys are a gooey goo. It's probably true. To that description being accurate. Smoky. It's very digestive fluid. Oh man, we leveled up from that. Is that just a gag? Is it just kind of a gag, or is that actually something to be aware of? I'm sure if that would actually have an effect. Inventory space is fairly limited on this. Not as limited as it was in Earthbound. That game is a lot. Still something we've got to be concerned of here. So away you go, Flea Charm. It's so charming after all. Oh god, can I have a grave? South of the cemetery. I'm trying to think, I think this might be concurrent with previous chapters. Is that what it says on there? I mean, true, I guess, but... Let's go Resident Evil style here. Hey. Yeah, that's weird. That just suddenly got it working, huh? I know Twitch has been weird lately. To the left, bro. Grave enemies are pretty tough from what I remember, so we're going to avoid it. Track down here. Graves never look so scenic. No zombies allowed. Still yep. Tall man then. Spot. Didn't even talk with anyone either. I hope we find out what his gig is. Oh! Okay. I won't explore if it means monkey gets sapped. Shape or form of monkey getting zapped. Wait, Facade gave him that bag? I got money. Should careful not to get swiped by any thieves, huh? This monster's trying to instill an economy into... into capitalist. I hope there's a dab of socialism involved. Oh, that's the guy we were playing as in the last chapter. Not the talkative type. He's just shy, it's all. I like to imagine him like talking like the really tall man in The Simpsons, the one whose car is too small for him. Find something comical about my automobile. Is it money? Yeah, I think this is concurrent with the last chapter because it's kind of happened. This I'm pretty sure happened in the last chapter. Yeah, that's an error for me. That's right, yeah, he gave someone pigs for money? With any relation to the weird alien robot pig. Actually, this game's a bit weird. Oh, we know who took it. Oh, Facade, what's your... Why are you so comically just awful, man. Just treating a monkey like, oh, okay. Oh, we put it back. Okay, cool. Oh, so we're not stealing that. Okay, good. That's a funny bait and switch for the game where it's like, oh, you are going to steal the money. You're actually going to put it back. Which is quite amusing. Let's play this. Sometimes you look at people with such sad eyes, monkey. Oh, I've had a rubbish day, man. This jerk's pushing me around. Girlfriend's captured by weird things. Gag! Oh man, that's the most relatable thing I've ever read. I find it hard to fall asleep if it's not my own bed. I'm a fussy sleeper, so I can relate to a little fuel here. Poor lad. There's no facade. Maybe that... You might be onto something there. You might be onto something there, Cricket. That's probably intentional, isn't it? That part. An inkling of his... what this... Hello Nick, how you doing, man? Everyone's got their own like little wrestler style introduction theme. I think so great. So happy. How you doing, Nick? Keep enjoying Kingdom Hearts, man. Boy, leave the room. It's really crummy. You can't move your arms in here. Yeah, it's funny, like, Pence was going to stream Rocket League tonight. Not sure if something's come up or he changed his mind, but I thought it's been... I'm spacing these streams out more than although, to be honest, a lot of times this week someone else has been streaming and I've just been happy to chime in and watch them, like Earfolds a few times. A couple of other folks here and there. Oh, fee. There is no how much here. Please just stay alive. I was going to suggest, is this a communist society? Well, I don't know if... That's probably a pretty... Can't be the only one who's made that observation. Like, that's probably a pretty... It's kind of like... Listeners. Sure, that's not an accurate fit on communism to say there's no money. Just so true. There's a curious aspect of this locale, they don't have money. I suppose it could make a good doorstop. Yeah, no, I'm sure he is, guys, just haven't heard from him. I mean, he is a family man, don't forget. Anything could crop. Hey, what? So we'll send him a message. So... It's a good time for mine to go. Sonya, no. I've got Toriel from Undertale, but I've got Streets of Rage Turkey as well. Salt emotes. Use salt emotes, people. It's hideously played out. Ron says he smells. Wait, no, he said I smell. Shit. I think he said you smell. This is so hard. happy face. There we go. Mission accomplished, Grub. Sure sold him. Salsa, where's your thing? Hey, you ain't got any space to be talking politeness. Oh, that's not Owen. That's just what I might be drinking. I have for once, no. Fix it. Go on stream. Ask it after you. Damn, The Last Jedi is good. I just don't want to hear anyone go on at length about how they don't like The Last Jedi again. On the internet the past year, I feel that too much. Like, nerds, I get it, you don't like The Last Jedi. Find a new thing to know them. Not saying Pens is part of that, but I don't need to hear this all over again. Onion Frog. Hi guys, tell them I'd pop in, but I'm gonna take Pugs through for a walk to jet off to bed. No worries. Cheers. Tickle them, please. Good night from me and everyone else on you. Smiley face. But yeah, say you smell. The Fiend. Heart. He's. I don't think I've convinced him I'm like sober. I am. Don't start getting ideas. So I'm under. It's two kind of words. Oh. It's funny because you usually can't see the Steam overlay. It's I think some settings I've changed on RetroArch. The only way I can capture it basically means you'll see anything on the screen. So Steam overlay is part of that. Right at Asahi Castle, good. Until dawn and storm complaints. It's progressing smoothly here. You saw someone else hiding around the castle? That's it, you already saw him? Just some villager who got drunk and got himself lost. With a limp? I've seen him myself. He's got brown hair, a gloomy feel, slightly bad breath, and looks kind of like a... Oh, I'll be nicer to... Still? I'm sure his breath is relatively tolerable. Oh, did you think you'd run away from it? That's why. Stupid. Ah. That's the room and sleep. What's with that look? That's what it was. That's close enough. Who told you to dance? I can't remember which one's which. Off. No. Definitely wasn't that. Oh no, it's down, because that's why I did it now, wasn't it? So that's a laugh. If you were going to run away, I'm sure there were some more times you could have done it. Try to disguise yourself or trying to walk without making a sound. This monkey's just not intelligent enough, I think. wonder if that's a hint back. Like, there was never a way I could have. The sequence? Oh man, this chapter is tough, isn't it? Ugh. Oh, he was actually gesturing in the direction, was he? I could have sworn he did that earlier though, and I pressed down and that wasn't... Sure. Oh god, that's my wake up. And this guy gets it, you know like when you just want the villain to get their comeuppance. I don't think he has to like die or anything, like just... big comical face or something. Set you free, Ollie. It's that good. The audience will get there. Oh. He reforms. I don't really know, Grum. To be honest, I've left it too long in between sessions. I can't remember much of him from previous chapters. He was there, I recognise him. I'm surprised by his behaviour. I don't feel like he was... He like this. So I think this now... Yeah, this is... we saw this at the... Oh no! Okay. Up? Oh, it wasn't! Which one was that then? It's not down, because... Oh no, it is! I thought that was the laughing one. Skies, white clouds, bountiful crops, short, stout livestock, happy families, and kind-hearted men. It's filled with so many wondrous things. Still something missing. A tiny speck of uncertainty that steals into each bright day. It's really how things should be. Shouldn't we be living much more comfortable and enjoyable? Try to harbour a few such suspicions. Old animals that I've never seen before now. I'm blue like saw our skies. What's going on? It's the world we live. That's not all. Not by a long shot. Bird on the Wind says that in the very future, lightning powerful enough to burn down forests and woods will rain down on us almost daily. Oh, you laughed at that, didn't you? You thought to yourself, get real, or something like that with that. I truly believe this will soon be a reality. Where's he going with this? Times like this, isn't it human nature to want to be happy? Smile on your face? I have good news for you. Today's your lucky day. Yeah, you are right, Cricket. He's gesturing in the direction. I meant to press, that seems quite obvious though. Attain the happiness very easily. Just look here. Even my cute, adorable Salsa is dancing so happily. Reason for this, you see. This monkey has got a head start on obtaining our it's a pyramid scheme. I hope you rip his face off. I know some monkeys are capable of that. Action. I don't know if Little Salsa is. How exactly Little Salsa here managed to find happiness? All those who are interested, please raise your hand boisterously. Who wants to be happy? Yeah, I guess. I guess I want a bit of joy in my life, sure. I'd ask nice people who want hands for their names. Keep your hands raised, folks. If sure what this is about, but if I can get something out of it, I'll give it a sure. I'm Abbott. I expect my husband Abbott. It's bad about having too much happiness, is there?
Just go for it!
And Isaac, I just wanted to get a lot of use out of that one. See if it really is that easy to be happy. Avid collector of things ever since I was a boy. It's hard to explain, but just collecting stuff, it somehow makes me happy. So I'd like to see what happiness looks like. So, I don't know. So there's like... Everyone, if even just one more of us can achieve happiness, all will be right in the world. Those of you who didn't raise your hand, please think it over later. It isn't actually Cricken, but that could be. I don't know if you'll recognise this. Tell me if you do recognise this. Let me know if you do recognise that. No, Grub definitely recognised Slippy. It's from an notoriously bad Street Fighter cartoon from the 90s, like one with like it kind of got a bit of internet notoriety a few years back for like some really funny, bizarrely carried out sequences of it, and the animation's usually pretty bad. That was M. Bison doing that. That's like an infamous scene where he's kind of weirdly happy while strangely emotional music plays. It's really... It's all totally jarring and strange. This is from that same scene.
Oh, this is delicious!
I love that line read so much. Take care. Oh, little salsas. It's much there, really. Oh, why didn't that? I actually remember what this one was, though. I think it is, yeah. Oh, that's it. To be honest, I know that. I had that because I love that gag, but it doesn't really work as well about the visual. I mean, the gag of it as well, just being Homer bizarrely doing a musical moment. He's in the bowling alley, he like throws a ball up, just punctures the alley it lands on. Pretty good. I did think of it as making it like a subscriber animation, actually. I didn't know how difficult that would be to sync up the animated GIF of that scene with the inside the castle. Just kick them out. Can't because they're too tough. Take that as it. Slime through. Until then, make sure you find those. Alright, monkey, listen up. The boxes are hidden in the cemetery. Go deliver them to everyone whose name you took earlier. But, Abby... Are these puns? Like, aren't those both religious... uses of religion? Unless those are disciples, I forgot. I don't know. It's the motif you're going for. So when you finish delivering them, trying to run away. So, do it in under 23 minutes. Oh, okay. More than Charlotte. Christ, this is cruel. I thought this is going a bit. This is a bit much, really. It's functional partnership. People just tell me you're not allowed to eat or drink anything. No, you don't. You are. Taking screenshots of that anyway. God, maybe I want to get this chapter done. I hope things start to look up for a little. Trip to Mike and Thomas's house. Don't feel I'll give you a cookie. Well, apparently we're on a timer on this. That's kind of interesting, but
Hello. Hello.
Oh, the game froze. Oh, it has, isn't it? That's weird. Oh, sorry, I've had OBS on this screen the entire time. I didn't realise. Wow. That's the case. Yeah, there it goes. That's weird, wasn't it? I don't know why I did that. Let's keep an eye on the screen. But yeah, back in a sec. Lou and yeah, that's not very solid. It's a great little tune, isn't it? Really cool. That game's got a really nice little underrated soundtrack in general. You going to bed now, are you, Cricken? No worries, man. Thanks so much for tuning in. Hope you get some. Hope you get some very nice rest, man. get... sorry, don't mind me just adjusting the audio. Notice I'm kind of popping a lot. That should be better. But yeah, thanks so much for tuning in, Crook. Can you take it easy, alright, man? Bye-bye. I forgot to do the be right back animation on screen as well. Well, I could fall asleep to this tune. This is a really like tune. Such sad eyes, monk. Ah! Eee, how cute! Oh, you can't. Oh. Cookie, I think that's what she's gonna get. Throw away. That's where we don't need that. Hey! There we go. Yeah, I've got the colonies, see? Currency is sweet jigs. Okay, that's not it. What's this animal called again? It looks so sad. Oh, that's killing me! Little monkey. Terrible. Doing just tools everywhere. Yeah. I think I'm really unhappy at the moment. Okay. Sorry, Nick, if you're there, buddy, I forget you did say you said something about Anthem, didn't you? It just occurred to me. Sorry, I didn't respond to that. You are loving the Pirates world, are you as well? That's cool. Oh, you're not loving the Anthem demo. That's a shame. This one's a trick. That's somewhat trickish. Trick. Maybe the backflip he'll be most impressed by. I was hoping for a treat. You stink like a monkey. You stink like a stupid person, Brenda. Zin. Oh my girl's famous for being happy. Maybe I should have wasn't happy too. Oh. I can get you one, I'll get you one. Although I assume, well, if you're given still I assume oh, cheers, Jill. You see, it's got nicer with each person. What exactly is there a monkey about? What the pusher? Shoot, brother. Say what a filthy monkey. Show a little monkey some compassion, you wolf. Please get out of the way. You have a time limit. Let's get past. I will happily shoot. You need to get out of the way. I can't move past you. Come on. What are you moving? This might not be a soft lock. Is that one true? You please me. It's a little bit like 1 pixel to the right. It's probably like. Look at this. Go this show. 2 crashes there. I mean, it is kind of a beta thing, right? The Anthem demo. I mean, it's obviously a demo. Oh, I can't believe that. So I think I have here, there were issues of it and such. I mean, to be fair, from what I understand, like any kind of stress test server thing like that, no matter how much they prepare, it's just very... Like I was reading anecdotes about it from development staff, just from various companies, that you can never fully prepare for a stress test like that. Believe this, I think this is actually a soft lock. Well, I'm trying to remember, like, I don't remember her... She moved over, did she? This is maddening. I just needed to move, like, a little bit to the right. She's not moving, is she? She would have moved by now, I think, if she was going to. I have everyone's permission to do this, right? This might not go back far enough. So. Little soft lock. There we go. I don't really want to go in that area. What made her... Yeah, so she does move about. It just seemed like if she was put there, she just wouldn't do anything afterwards. That's fair use of an emulator feature, right? That's not in the realm of cheating. It didn't come to this household, everyone's stuffy, like soft locked. Please. Jerk. Phew, well, that was worse than the Resident Evil mansion going in there. Stay away. It didn't feel like, yeah, That's gonna be sad if that doesn't turn out well, because it's like, man, BioWare can't catch a break this gen, can they? Like, between... Like, I know Mass Effect Andromeda has fans, but it was a bit of a PR. I mean, to be fair, it did sound like they committed to, like, patching it to fix animations. You hear that, Activision? Patching a game to fix things broken with it? Perhaps you should familiarise yourself with the concept, Activision. Pyro reignited game-breaking bugs, poor pasties. Oh, you're a monkey, but you have a map. For some reason, I'm just itching to mark it. It's been marked. Oh, what a legend! Cheers, mate. He's marked where I need to go. Just marked Abbott, Biff's, and Isaac's houses for no real reason. Ah, that feels much better. Like, if they got around the contrivance of, like, how does he know which one's which? Oh, I recognise this sprite. I've seen someone with an avatar of this sprite, I think on... well, it would have been NeoGaf back. Certainly not NeoGaf. I've seen someone with, like, the monkey, like... charming little monkey sprite. See, this is cool. Look, oh, this is clearly quite a heavy thing for the monkey to carry, and we've got to, like... Yeah, I got a bit bitter then, didn't I think? But I'm not okay with, like, if it was an indie dev with limited resources, that'd be one thing, but Active Bloody Vision, who... God knows how much money their top-ranking, like, CEOs... people, like, God knows how much money they're making, and you're telling me they can't get a patch. Oh, well, just promise people, just say one's coming. Something. I mean, I wonder if it'll be like, thanks a bunch, now I could be happy too. I really hope this isn't like a trap or something. It's gonna be like a knockout gas in this or something. To go. Monkey. Same. Yeah, but I've been quite slow with progress on this pasties. I've only been streaming like once a week at the moment. Try and pick that pace up. Well, I mean, I said that last time, so I won't promise, but I'll say I would like to pick the pace up on it. So I do want to stream other games too. And also, I am just very much enjoying this. I've been meaning to get to this game through, yeah, actually years now. So we will finish it. Too busy singing our own sad tears. Well, I think that's... I don't know, that move was probably made on their behalf though, right? Scary story. Truth is, for a long time I've been taking nuts I find in the forest and hiding them in this house. I was checking on the other day, they had all been made into bread. It's horrifying. Huh? You don't seem very scared. You should stop hiding nuts in this house, they all wind up as bread. Monkey. Yeah. Yeah, that fits, Andrew. That fits. Spacing out, thinking to myself. That's adorable. Yeah, I mean, I assume, Destiny 2 did seem to lose momentum. It did, but at the same time, I feel like I see a lot of people talking about it. I guess that's only anecdotes, so mind you. I think it's probably just more a case of it made a lot of them that even didn't make it. Okay, though, I'm sure the people up top will happily take a slight salary cut. I won't just, like, blame it on lower run workers who it has nothing to do with. Unrestrained capitalism sucks, people. I know that you're unhappy, I also know that Isaac's house is at the entrance to the forest. Oh, thank you. I think that's... The guy hasn't marked... He's only marked 3 places, I don't know if that means 2 of them are already in certain spots or what. Xbox. You can't, Grub, I think... actually, I don't know. Oh no, I think that's a coin one. I mean, yeah, at least one of these, Grub, is one of the Mario ice ones. Again, thank you so much for that tray. It has been getting regular use. It's a lot. Is that about the release date, Nick? The April release date? Forgive me for always asking this. How are we on audio levels, everyone? You can hear the game okay? And please be honest, like, if it is like a little quiet, like even if only a little, do so. And you can hear me okay, but I'm not too loud, etc, etc. That fun stuff. I can hear you fine. So that is a yes, Pasties. Cheers, guys. You little trickster. I don't remember that. Oh, it's a little archway, isn't it? You go about it. Some commodified happiness. I was going to say, I guess consumerism can help put us in a better place, but I don't understand if it is consumerism. I'm just kind of giving them. I really feel like there's going to be Pandora's box kind of thing. It's probably not good. be the messenger delivery. Oh, Xanthem's playing that, can't they? Yeah, I think I saw you streaming that. Well, Animal Crossing, a port of the... It could have been a game that was destined for Wii U, and then it wouldn't surprise me. I mean, I suspect those games probably take a good number of years to develop, given how much content is in them. The Animal Crossing games. Do you think, I mean, maybe that's why they did, like, the Welcome Amiibo update for the 3DS Animal Crossing. Maybe they kind of realised that was going to be their only Animal Crossing game on the market. They only made one for a while. I think it's okay they've waited so long though. It's I like it sometimes with a franchise if they can like leave it long enough between entries to make you kind of hunger for another one. And to be honest, Animal Crossing the whole series is not what yearly installments on, just because they are just such consuming games. And really, the way they're designed, you don't really need more than one. Good few years at least, I feel like. There you go, Anna. Just a happy box. It's just such a... just so dodgy, isn't it? 1, 2... Oh! I guess we don't need 2, do we? I'll cancel my order then. Sorry to bother you. You can have one... Well, I say you can have one as well, miss, but I don't know if I should be letting you have one. Like, I don't think I should be letting anyone have this. They seem really ominous and weird and over the plot. Nick. I had a feeling the Amiibo Festival was going to come up. What was the Metacritic for that game? I know Metacritic's not like the be-all end-all. It's still kind of a metric we're drawn to, isn't it? So low. It's a critic. Of course, Fallout 76 is the first result that gets put on. So... Yeah, I keep forgetting there was the mobile Animal Crossing, which unfortunately doesn't sound like it turned out that well. Here, like it sounds like the mobile Animal Crossing. Skeezy with in-app purchases, which I show. That man's speech was kind of creepy. Yeah, I'm with you, Linda. With you. Especially on my dance, but especially on the guy being. I don't need happiness, it's already right by my side. I'm Paul. You know, he indulges in a bit of cognitive-based therapy, doesn't he? On that on. Dangerous to it, oh yeah. To you. I guess we're done. So. What? 25 minutes? I was not 25 minutes. Okay, that's the game doing that. Special banana. Oh, this is an uncomfortably abusive partnership. You guess you don't really want you gaslighting son of a. Facade. Okay with you, Facade. Okay with that. You, how long are you gonna stay unconscious? Oh, I really hope he gets some proper comeuppance. Give me that good catharsis of a likable character getting what they deserve. Hello, Matt. How are you? Nah, I'm a monkey who's being mistreated by the jerk following us. Shock you, but I'm really not okay with it. What a monkey. This monkey. Oh, well done, Nick. I say I got sidetracked. I suppose that was a sidetrack in itself. Looking up the Metacritic score from that to the Amiibo Fest. Yeah, that's got to be down there as well, the lowest rated Nintendo games. Certainly with like the last few years. They've had a few like mid 60 kind of games on there here and there. I'm good into the red is pretty rare. How are you, Matt? Have you just come back from work, Matt? Speak out. Start making trouble in. This one's vehicle is sitting here.
Donkey Kong.
Yeah, I jumped to that a little bit. I was really surprised by it. But why? Because I've obviously implemented it. What is this? What is this hierarchy going on here? Pigs are working for scientists? Who are these other? Yeah, so this is kind of going along with what we did last chapter. Old man, the guy with the gloomy feel about him. Wait, you mean him? The guy with brown hair, gloomy feel, slightly bad breath, and kind of looks kind of like a brown. Back to that line. Where are they now? Top floor. You fools! How does this guy have so much authority? How did he get to this position? I really want to know what his backstory is. Dude, don't let them get there first. Oh, it's the first time I've seen one of them talk. Oh yeah, they're cool pig masks as well. I seem to remember that from Brawl. When they showed up in Subspace Emissary cutscenes. They're using the power of science. A very Ghostbusters-y science to beat the supernatural. Other groups are presently in pursuit of the bum-looking guy who's going. I thought Duster's get-up was all wrong. You mean? Yeah, it's got a little area. If the Roombas are working. $10 share, fair play, Matt. It's your spicy knuckle attack. Some sassy ghosts here earlier holding. Yeah, I remember that. That was the wallflower ghost. I related to. It's the power of science to stick. By the power of science. It's like that machinery they've been using. It's also able for us to locate. Turn up. Oh, pipsqueak monkey. I'm talking to you. To the monkeys. Now do I realise that thieves are truly a force to be reckoned with. Whoa! The weird I'm impressed the GBA can handle as many sprites. Squidder ones. It's weird, isn't it? Interested in the power of science. Never mind. Ghost. That's the bum looking. It's to a monkey, I'll say it anyway. Here's my secret hint. If boxes with blue ribbons have great fins. It's useful to remember that. Already. The number of ghosts in here. Rise and Fins is a great form of brain training. Wait, was this the same year as Brain Train then? Yeah, yeah, I've got it on stream, it was 2006. I feel like Brain Trainer 1 was probably either 2006 or 2007. Is that what that's a reference to? Seems like it. I was wondering if like every ghost on screen would be someone you could talk to. But no. Don't worry, Hydro bots. And you guys can hear the evidence. I've plenty hydrated. With yeah, with that very requisite ingredient, I guess. Not for. Of course, because we were able to use the snake fin across there. It's bumped on me just now. It burped on me. It spun like rotten. Care about finding a stupid item anymore. No, to lose motivation so easily. Actually, which way do I... Away? This way again? Up. Okay. And when the urine cramped. Besides, Asahi Castle is so small, where could you such a home? I think that was dialogue. Yeah. They fled into the basement, they have it with them? Alright, got it. Spend that hour. Somewhere inside this castle. I've forgotten a few things from the previous streams, they've been spaced out a bit, but I somewhat remember. Oh wait, no, I don't think this will be the same. Go for a quick dip. No worries, Pasty. I'm glad you got the sound fit sorted at the end, man. I'll keep in touch with you, man, alright? Sleep well, man. Yeah, I will do, actually, Pasties. I'll let you know. Thanks so much. Night. Got some pie? How is the pie, How is the pie, Matt? What kind of pie was it? Mr. Facet said the item does not appear to be true. Was that more done? Bloody hell. See the right there. Oh, nice, we stuck up on them. Bro, you might want to consider a little more decency than you're currently occupying. Wait, whether that's a good thing we snuck up on them. Oh, don't speak of bombs right now, bomb rush. Scratch. Jelly. Oh god, it's another one! Ah. Cocky film. Give it up. This one's gonna be things on board. Hey, stupid. Something to open that. Oh, we've got to do the. What's all this? So funny, is there rice on my face or something? I guess it's not that. Hey. Get ice sauce. Hello, Cheeky. You're came in on quite an odd moment. Well, there's quite a few odd moments. Stuff on the back. How have you been today, Cheeky? Cannot get the ribbon though. None of its attacks are landed anyway, so I don't like not landing the rhythm beats, even though the game doesn't really. It's not the end of the world if you don't get them. But... Oh, we didn't need the. Okay, we'll learn the dance. So, God, every time he electrocutes the monkey, I just want to strangle him even more. That's a lot. What's that? Well, it says I've learned the dances. Oh. That's correct. Well, I guess right was the dance one. There you go, Cheeky. The best bit I've ever seen, and I don't say that lightly. Oh my god, he actually complimented. Oh, you. I can't think of many characters I've hated more than this jerk. Oh no, a frog ghost! How did you meet your demise, buddy? Oh, sorry, is that to ask? It probably is. Got a cold, have you? Oh, speaking of like 80s action fun, Lethal Weapon, nice. I have to admit, I did like Lethal Weapon, but I've only seen them once, years ago. Back in uni, I think it was probably just under 10 years ago. I don't really remember much of it, I have to admit. And I've not seen any of the sequels. I really should rectify that sometime. I did like the first one. Obviously, Mel Gibson being who he is. Separate this from the art there and alone, yeah. Which is a shame, speaking as a Mad Max fan. But then he's good at that. Ooh, Pisces bracelet. Oh yeah, of course, because Aquarius was another one I had. Yeah, there you go. I'm Pisces. Early March birthday. God. Cheery skeleton. How is that somehow even creepier than a Pokemon skeleton? Yeah, it might be enough of a... Like, if it was him on a talk show, that would be really, like, oh, because that's enough of his own personality with a... So you can somewhat separate it, although... I'll probably still end up thinking, like, oh yeah, I said this, unfortunately. It is a show. Cheeky skeleton. So in this game, Cheeky, there's an element where if you tap the A button in time to the beat as you attack, so okay, so I managed one extra one there. I can't get them at all today. It's really frustrating. I mean, the thing people have said with this game is if you're going to emulate it, you struggle with that aspect of it due to input lag. But on Metro Arts, I am using this, the thing that reduces input lag, quite noticeably, honestly, as well. So I don't think I can blame it on that. I'm just not getting a good feel for the songs, unfortunately. The game doesn't feel like it's essential. You don't absolutely have to do it. Oh God, really? But yeah. Unfortunately, with a lot of beloved old media, there will be a few yikes moments, won't there? I don't, any bloody comedy thing you go back to now, all of them, I swear, all of them have like a transphobic joke in them. It's like, fuck. Of shows I otherwise really like, and it just seems so weirdly mean-spirited when you get to something like that. I guess we're quite so empathetic. It's not like we're terribly empathetic now, really. Yeah, it's again, media you can still really enjoy. Just like you get to those bits, you're like, oh. Like hindsight can be can illuminate some things in them. Still, you can enjoy what is otherwise a really kick-ass movie. And honestly, I'm okay with the fact you can't. I think we'll agree. It's okay you can't say that these days. Although it's not okay he was about to torture him. I'm not pro-torture myself. I love this. You can apologise to the enemy to stop it in its tracks. Backflip. The little big bro is cheering. Oh, the really tricky thing is that with another character I was playing as, I had the ability to hear the heartbeat of it's kind of meant to go along to the song. I haven't got that here, so like a song like this, I just can't get the feel for how you're meant to press in time to it. I mean, Sarsen doesn't really do much damage anyway. As much as I hate him, the guy following me is quite good in combat, so I could probably just go with Sarsen. Well, when he's not hiding anyway. There we go. Yeah, yeah! You don't want to stay on that topic? Yeah, let's move swiftly on. How are the sequels to Lethal Weapon? As I say, I haven't seen those. I know the fourth one. I think the fourth one has Joe Pesci, right? Like his last acting roles, I want to say. Cause he's kind of stopped in like. I've often heard the fourth one's not very good though, unfortunately. I think 2 and 3 are meant to be well regarded, right? I've seen the, I've only seen bits and drabs of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia at my friends' houses, but I've seen, like, the one where it's like the Gam mixed Lethal Weapon 6. Whichever one it is, so. They do that horrible home movie version where I think they've got, like, those, what's his character called? Is he Jack in that show? Like him playing the villain. Sure. It is a funny show. It's just so... It's pretty shocking to, especially an American show. You don't see as much of their comedy. You just have a cast of basically irredeemable, horrible people. Which, it's a little, I'm not always in the mood for that, but it can obviously be quite funny, because I mean the joke's always aimed at man. So even though this show can get pretty... jokes can get pretty dark, but I think they just about manage it, because it's not punching down so much as just punching at these idiots. And they're all great at their parts, aren't they? Oh, Pesci's in 2, 3, and 4, is he? Yeah, that's why I kind of said like I was surprised. Like it's surprising with an American one. Yeah, like I think of that as being. I'm sure I don't think it's like exclusively Alfin or anything. But yeah, you think of that as more of a trope of British comedy. Yeah, like you know, someone like Basil Fawlty, like you're meant to kind of relate to that feeling of just everything falling apart around you, but he's not really. You sympathise with him on kind of a primal level, but he also does not help, and he is kind of awful, really. Like that's not uncommon with British stuff. And to be honest, I'm a bit of a like I like my characters to be somewhat redeemable. See the backside of the overworld. Why does this Gardo sell so well? Oh, alright. Yes, Pesci's in 2, 3, and 4 then, is he? I just assumed he'd be a villain. Is he a villain? Like I just assumed he would be, given the nature of his usual roles, but maybe not. This does rub me a bit nuts on this, like the character can't hold it. They can if they're someone you're controlling in battle as well, but I'm not like he's just more kind of like a NPC sort of character following me. And so because of that I can't it's kind of has the same thing that Earthbound does in that you're often managing your inventory. Which I don't mind to some degree, although especially in Earthbound it got pretty damn fiddly. This one seems a bit on that front. Oh really? That's quite fun. Can you do the thing that I often like to do and just like make an actor's entire filmography like all canonical within each other. Like, I'm not being convinced otherwise that Jingle All the Way isn't in the same timeline as like Predator and I don't know, a Razor, I guess. Yeah, young ones and bottom especially are big ones for that, aren't they? God, Eddie and Richie and bottom are so awful. Just impossibly categorically awful. I do miss Rick Mail. You ever see those SNES adverts Rick Mail did? They're actually genuinely funny and not embarrassing like a lot of video game ads from that time are. Pull the string. Oh yeah, because the characters... Oh, there we are. Those who we were playing those last time. It's them, they fled into the waterway. Escape with the item? After them! After them! After them! After them! Go after them! Wait, they're inside. Corner them is what I said! Can't possibly be that he was incorrect, can it? It's not a single useful person. Let's return to the Yaddo. Can we get the monkey out of this dynamic? You like Sunny, do you? Nice. Yeah, is it Lethal Weapon? I don't think it's 5. It's like they make Lethal Weapon 6. Or haven't they missed one? Oh, see, the one episode that sticks out in my mind is like when all of them are in they're in a store as it gets robbed. And isn't it like they all daydream what would happen if they, like, robbed the store themselves or something like that? So it's just like, it kind of reminds you of, like, the Simpsons episodes where it's several kind of what-if scenario stories. I think it's all on them, like, if they rob the store. It's either that or, I think if they... so either that or if they stop the robber and then they got success. No, don't worry, Cheeky. There's no, you're not getting quizzed at the end to make sure you were attending the whole time. There's no pressure on that. Take care not to lose sight of them. What I mean to say is that I'm kind of naughty. I'm not proud of it. Help, I don't know what I'm saying. Related, like. Don't appear to be inside the castle anymore. This castle is incredibly huge. Was it again? Well, I forgot, but I hear there's something here. Scary, yeah. Has everyone's dialogue changed? If I enjoy the writing in a game like this, I kind of feel compelled to talk to everyone. Backtrack a little here. Next time, I will make mincemeat out of them. Isn't that a Lilac Wars Star Fox 64 line? Something about make mincemeat out of you. It says that. I remember something about mincemeat. Oh yeah. Now I've seen all that. It's if they try to stop the robbery, that's it, yeah. Is that like ones where, what if they were the pub, but like back in the 1800s or something like that? This is so weird. Oh, they do 5. Oh, I think you're right. I think I remember 2 episodes on it now, yeah. I think I combined them both in my head. Has the show actually finished, or is it still going? I'm sure I read that it was going into its last season. Ah? Doing? One of you two, get out of my way. Hey, you here, Mr. Fast. Who is this guy? How has he got all these tongue? He's looking at you when he said it. You fall back. Over you go. Hear this now. You're so stupid. Follow you idiot. You when he said that. See, you're the idiot, you idiot. I know you are, but what am I? I wondered if that was some if they localized that. It's a very that phrase in particular goes back. Everyone's favourite, Cheeky. I should probably do like I've got a few sound effects now, like they have sequels, so I could do like Slippy. Slippy 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. and have them all be. I mean, I really should just put loads of Line Up Wars quotes in there in general, shouldn't I? I don't know if you'll recognise this, Cheeky. So that's M. Bison from a humorously bad mid-90s Street Fighter cartoon, basically. It's a really weird, just the choice of music for that, as he's like gleefully getting all the good Street Fighter characters beaten up. I love my So Bad It's Good stuff, so... A lot of So Bad It's Good in the realm. Kind of curiously. Certainly with adaptations. Oh, we're back here. So, yeah, Butch hid some money in that well. Found out it got stolen. That's how the last chapter ended.
Game over!
Speaking of Street Fighter... oh, I couldn't remember which Game Over clip I added. I think I thought it was the Sega Rally Game Over, yeah. Oh, I think that's what Game Over 2 is. Well, speaking of Sega.
Yay!
So, Skies of Arcadia. Kind of put on there in honor of Doom, currently playing that. Yeah, it's, unfortunately, Cheeky, there's kind of like a... I think it's like a minute you can do in between sound effects. So if you get that again where it doesn't do it, I'll just type it in for you. But yeah, I got quite carried away with added sound effects to these streams. Yeah, kind of fun and in-joke then, don't you? My goodness, I simply can't believe that someone would steal the money I so What is his plan? Because he stole the money back. He's trying to do some proper, like, pulling the strings behind the scenes. He's trying to... I don't know what he's trying to do to the society. It's really... really quite slimy and snake-like. Just really starting to be... Oh, he's trying to get them all worked up and worried. It's more high for evildoers to run amok. Still seek happiness. Oh god, you're gonna try and get them all on a cult, aren't you? Try and make them all pig masks. Oh. So, no, you won't. You won't give the even like a third class banana, let alone a luxury one, let alone several of them. Get away from him, Salsa. God, what a depressing chapter this is, just full of animal abuse. Look at this. Not okay.
Game
see that one getting used. Here's how we've got a lot of ones to indicate I've screwed up. Doesn't the slightest. Sure you're below. Yeah, they've got little man's girlfriend here, hostage. Stop. It's like through Tim or oh my god. Salsa. Yeah, I'll probably tell you what, Cheeky. I've got that on 360, and now that I've got a capture card, I could stream that. Actually, if I ever load my 360, I don't have an Xbox One, but if I ever load my 360 up, it's usually to play Daytona, which I do wish. I wish they ported that onto PC at the same time. Ah, Kubatoro is going to save us. He's electrocuting me in his sleep. It's awful. Oh my god, that's funny. Sleep. Ah. Aw, cheers, Gal. Cheap bastard asleep. Oh, can you like just tickle his ears and just give him a million bananas? Oh, thank God! Price for that. Spewing full. This is a great deed you've done. Let's go find that lazy. I forgot about this. There's so many cruel, dysfunctional partnerships or relationships. Like Wes here with Duster, the thief kind of apprentice of his. We're calling him a moron and laying the hatred on. Weird random thing to have, especially going through a Nintendo game. That's why everyone wants this re-released. Sickle her. Oh. Be this monkey. Oh, I'm taking the collar off. Can we please electrocute him like a million times? Well, to be honest, Cheeky, I think the 360 PS3 version of Daytona is probably the definitive one. It's basically this. I want to say it's basically the arcade version, right? At a higher resolution and it's a really lovely version of it. It is one of those games. Like, have you seen the Digital Foundry retro video for it? Based on your words, like, I feel like you might be kind of referencing that because he talked about, yeah, like every version was kind of wrong or not quite right in some way. Like the early Saturn one wasn't. You could tell it was kind of rushed out the door, even though it's still pretty accurate in a few ways. Definitely not in others. Yeah, I love Digital Foundry retro in general. It's definitely one of my favourite YouTube. That's definitely one of the things on YouTube, like if that goes up in my subscription box, I pretty much watch it straight away. Resident Evil 2 episode he did was really good recently as well. Stole the duty. I accidentally bumped on the way to this. Sorry about that. Oh god. To the pain. You destroy it. Oh. Some much needed catharsis for him, wasn't it? You got something keeping you from... Cheap bastard. Oh, did you call for me? I happen to be that screwed up cheap bastard you speak. I wonder if the, like, if Nintendo did actually localize this, I wonder if they'd use such words. There you go. This is the theme you'll recognise from Smash Brothers. 4 seconds of it. Says stupid. Oh, you fuck him up, Kumatora. 2, 3. It's when we run. Come on guys, we're high enough levels, we could have taken them. Oh god, he's eating a banana like... in a sinister manner. He could like eat a Pop-Tart without it seeming incredibly violent. Hey, so we've got well, 2 of the 3 party members from the last chapter. I mean, I like the ensemble cast setup of this game. We will find out what his deal is, I hope. Oh, he smiled. See? I'll take your word for it. Oh god. Oh, banana. I know who that is. Hello, Paul. I'm actually playing as a monkey as well. Although we've just escaped Monkey's cruel kind of manipulator person. Who was denying us bananas and electrocuted us a lot. So hopefully we get bananas, as the sound indicates. How are you, Paul? You doing okay, man? Slowly getting through this. Not as quickly as I'd like. Getting there. That's where we go. There we go, here's the theme from that Smash Brothers stage. I forgot that he tries to throw one of the thieves' socks. Oh, that works. I love this tune. I always love like a tune that can get on like a really sort of effectively oppressive atmosphere. Surprisingly haunting, this response to our shouting, that doesn't leave too many options. Oh, could we go around the back actually? That guy was very New Dog City. Yeah, he was actually, yeah. Attire wise. And to be honest, the height and stature of our characters compared to him is probably not that far off the height and stature of Mario versus New Dog City residents. And it's a bit more exaggerated here, possibly, but still something there. Okay, so Chromicide, is that to say... Forgive me, because you tweeted this earlier, didn't you? Is that to say you, I don't know, got lots of KOs as Chrom? I'm not sure. Fair play to... I imagine Chrom's quite scary to play as in something like that. his recovery not being that great, isn't it? But that upper B is also pretty killer for spiking. Cricken, who was on you earlier, who I played Smash with a fair bit, he's got me so many times when I've tried to meteor him. That up and B from Crom. I kind of grew to not dislike this song, but I associated it with a stage in Smash I didn't really like that much. I think many people are that keen on Newport City, unfortunately, in Smash. I think I've come around on it. I was trying to call another. Oh, I cannot get the beat, man. Oh god, it did call it. I wasn't great at getting those extra rhythm beats before, but I was better than this. Wow. There we go, we lowered the pig mask's offense by dancing. Oh, well done, Wes. Oh, I thought that would have done. Well, that did early case. Mid-air stays. Yes, that's it. Yes, that's what I was. Yeah. There's a chromosome, is it? That's hilarious. Yeah, Cricket has landed a lot of chromosides on me, usually from my own fault. As I say, me pushing my luck, trying to trying to get a meteor or a spike in at an unwise time. Did you enjoy yourself in any case, man? Where was that? Was that like a local gaming cafe near you or something to that effect? To be honest, I was thinking of going to playing Smash tonight as well as this, but that would have been assumed I didn't go. I would have thought I would have been done with this chapter by now, so. Oh, this is weird. Yeah, Kumatora now. The one she gets feverish every once in a while, which gets annoying because then we can't. We can't run, but then after the fever ends, she ends up learning a new spell. That happened quite a few times in the last chapter. And no luck here. Let's screw them option. Yeah, that is a very hype way to. For a better way to put that. It's a very exciting way to end a match, isn't it? Okay, she had paralysis. With a chromo. I love that it's called that. That's hilarious. Chromosite. Surrounding. We go. Oh god, how ominous. That's a militaristic as hell boss theme, isn't it? I do the dance. With a boss like this, I assume these. I don't think I'll be able to paralyze. I might be able to lower its offense. Yeah, both of those worked actually. Nice. West still got an attack in, so that's good. Hit pretty hard. Okay. He doesn't really too much damage, so let's try countering that. So I'm gonna usually in this kind of game, lightning is effective against any kind of machinery. So yeah, this is pretty good. So all the events in the UK Smash Community League, right? To your. Oh really? Oh, that's cool. They're hosting another at unis. Nice. It's good when you were doing well. I'd be excited to go to something like that, but I'd also be kind of anxious because I choke like hell at such things. Like the pressure of a match like that where like you lose, you're out of a tournament, that gets to me. Especially on Smash or any kind of fighting game. It just though, in some cases I'm just usually relieved when it's over. The match is over if it's like really tense or something like that. And I also assume the competition is probably super steep at those, right? You'll have people who really know what they're doing. It's the likelihood of combat's got hit twice with the zoom and smash of death, hoping to recover from what must have been pixels from oblivion. Took the match as Captain Shite's recovery. Captain Falcon? Oh, you're saying Captain. Oh man, the crowd must have gone nuts at that, man. It's hilarious. Hold on. Smash is just so conducive to marathon. It's kind of insane. A match might seem like it's certain to end one way, but you never quite know. Can I make the tank laugh? We're gonna make the tank laugh. I fancy them for some reason. Oh, that's cool. She's still got all the items from the last. We're gonna eat some greasy pork chips. Oh, the tank wasn't amused by the headstand. Tough crap. This might be a joke to his apprentice, but he's good enough. Actually, the other guy was as well. The guy who's cruel to the monkey. He was a bit of a piece of work, but he's quite good in battle. So it doesn't make that okay. Something again. No worries, Matt. Thanks for tuning in. Hope that was something of a reprieve for you after your long work shift. Good night, Matt. I do love a good boss battle in an RPG. It gets me really kind of really focused and just so determined that I really get into the strategy of it. Oh, to be honest, this one's probably fairly straightforward. I imagine these battles probably get like so they'll get very involved. Because this game's not been too tough so far. I'd say Earthbound was definitely trickier by this point. Oh, but well, I don't know if that raising her offense will matter if she's a magic user. Let's start something. I don't know, Paul. We haven't seen Porky yet, or Pokey as he was known in Earthbound. It's all very strange, as you'd expect from the series. So I am enjoying it. Sorry, what did you say before then? So, also, you were nervous, but you knew you were going to 0-2, but... Yeah, of course, yeah. I think it can be hard to remind ourselves of that during a frustrating fighting game match, but they are the kind of games where, you know, arguably you gain more out of a match if you lose, because you learn it. So you kind of have to reflect on, you know, why you lost or how you lost them. But difficult for me to do when I'm getting really mad at myself for not being into the games. Yeah, I've called myself, like, I'm playing Smash a lot online, and I do get really mad at myself if I'm not doing better than I should do. Problem is that I get very kind of with a game with a high skill ceiling, it's really hard to feel like you're ever especially good at it, just because there are going to always be people so much better than you at it. And it also kind of goes into a thing of like, oh, I've put this much time into the game and I'm still not to be on it. It's very easy to get very self-loathing. Sure. So to practice some kind of thought patterns over that. I'd eat lots of beef jerky and pork chip crisps, whatever they were. Yeah, we haven't seen Lucas much so far in this. Yeah, that's a... This game's very much kind of an ensemble cast sort of thing, right? And I guess Lucas was the face of it, but he's not in this to the same extent that, like Ness is in every, like, single frame of Earthbound, basically. Yeah, oh, here we go. Nice. Oh, it's still going? Okay. I just love that contrast of the tank blew up. You know, destruction and carnage everywhere. It's just like, oh, Kumataro eats a bag of crisps, by the way. Tried to fire the cannon, but jammed. I feel impulsive. Where's our effect? Stop trying to throw Duster's socks, Wes. It doesn't do crap. Silly old fool. It's a cannibal that's surprisingly bad. Let's keep dancing because Salsa's attack isn't very. Yeah, which I don't know if have you played Earthbound, Paul? Because there is a monkey like that in Earthbound. I don't know if it's meant to be the same one. I mean, we've got Porky or Pokey in there, so I guess it would add up. Very odd. Okay, we'll try. I'm not getting the river beats at all the attacks, but I will try them. Actually, no. Wait, hold on. Okay, we'll heal first, but we'll try the ancient banana after to make the tank slip. Like Mario Kart style, why not? Might work. Oh, that didn't work. Did we miss it? It's presumably really stationary. Let's try that bomb. I hope I'm right on Lightning being the best attack here, because it's all I've been using. It seems to be doing a lot. Actually, I'm about to run out of PP for right now in context. We've got a smash attack there at least. I wasn't able to time any rhythm beats to that. Yeah, I'm trying to think if you, because you've been in the Dalla's been streaming Earthbound, hasn't he? You were there for that, weren't you? Let's see. Oh god, that's the worst, man. Oh, that's such a shame. That really just kills your motivation dead, right? Yeah, it takes quite a while to get to full side as well as all freeze. Oh. So I mean, let alone Earthbound, you'd have lost like other important Wii U saves as well, wouldn't you? Oh, it's such a... I hate stories like that. It's just, oh. When I'm so obsessive. Oh, nice! Finishing blow. Just expecting that. Yeah, this is definitely easier than Earthbound so far. I died several, like I game overed several times by this fight though. I game overed a couple of times earlier on. That I wasn't being very clever. We get experience. Yeah, like the Wii U's how I played Earthbound. I was shocked they actually finally re-released it. It just seemed...
Oh, did I win?
It seemed like it wasn't happening at that point, didn't it, Peach? Dude, Peach was so sassy. Oh, you're Super Met. Oh man, so quite a bit of Virtual Console goodness. But you of all people, I would not want to lose that. I mean, I wouldn't want anyone to lose their Splatoon save, but you of all people, I really wouldn't want. Given your fondness for it, so I'm happy about that. Although everyone has that worry with the Switch not having a cloud save for Splatoon 2, right? So, that would be a save I would really hate to lose on there. But then again, I'm often backing up my SD cards on my Switch on my computer, which I don't know how much of the Switch saves are on the SD card versus the internal memory, but... if something goes haywire, at least I'd hope that would at least be able to I'd be able to salvage some stuff with that. Wait, so after all that, we're still... You register what you said. Don't mind me. Music going haywire with. So, rewind to leave it. Okay, I guess that's all. So we had to fight the tank, but we're still getting captured anyway. I reckon we could still take them. The pink masks aren't that. Oh, Lucas, there he is! Bull! How did you call it? You called it! Like, it sure would be nice if Lucas showed up. Like Homer saying everyone should ask where Poochie is when he's off screen. If we'll say Lucas has a bit more tea than Poochie. Up to Lukey. Oh, I forgot we befriended one of those weird dinosaur creatures. Oh, my pork. Oh, my... I'm stealing that for everyday use. That's a Drago. Maybe Drago, get out of here. That's about, buddy. And also, Lucas, just do your back throw and all of them. KO them easily. Grab them with a rope snake, then just throw them. Buddy. Go, Papa or Mama, Draco. Gonna down smash, it looks like. Yeah, Lucas, you got very powerful friends, haven't you? Lucas is like spare nano from. Bloody hell. What? That guy just got like lawyered from Jurassic Park on the toilet, didn't they? Dude, you're in that tank! You at least have something of a chance. He just gets out and scarfers off. Well, this guy has had comeuppance coming this whole chapter, so... Again, like the lawyer on the toilet in Jurassic Park. Ooh. I could just like viciously... Okay. I'm resolving that with cartoon violence is probably the best way to do it. Get too messed up here. Oh. like sad or like to like mother combination. PK freeze, that's it. Monkey learned Lucas's signal to Mama Draco. It's so good, isn't it? Because I hate like. This drives me nuts a bit in this game. Everyone's really hard on little Lucas after he lost it. It's like, yeah, what do you? He's a sensitive kid. Find some stuff out. What you did just now was wonderful. Indirectly, but still directly. Hey, Lucas. Aww. Gotta say hi. Hi, nice to meet you. I'm fine. Didn't even know what was going on, but you saved our life. A little late for it now. You should ask this geezer about it. Seems to be keeping him silent, relatively, but he has spoken. Yeah, like, this game's a bit curious with how it does. It does have it does generally have silent protagonists, like whoever you're playing. Silent. Then if they're an NPC in a chapter where you're not playing as them, speak. I think Luke is just meant to be kind of a. So anyway. Oh, here we go. Not picking gnomes, that'd be. Yeah, exactly. It's like bloody hell, man. Tough love, and then it's just kids in space, man. I'm on the tab in. It just occurred to me like the game froze. Not like the game itself was still running, but it froze on the stream earlier for some reason. So I just realised I should have OBS up. Paul, are you going to be taking part in Nims's, what's he called, like the brunch stream he does tomorrow? I really enjoyed like the mix of stuff he did on Friday. What was it, like Smash, Jackbox games? I played something before those, I can't remember what it was though. So I only tuned it at the end of Smash came out. I do love Jackbox. It's so great for a streaming environment like that. Still. And the search for that. Damn, there's so many cruel characters. I mean, Earthbound was a game kind of fun. Particularly sociable, kind people who just sort of. Kind of. Excellent. Talk to them. Okay, monkey, let's go. Oh, here we go, summary. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Many villages now transformed exactly how the newly come peddler had. A handful of villagers realised that were good and rights are being tossed away one after the other. Although prosperity is increasing, and it seems to be growing heavier over the village at the same time. However, that darkness, a frail young boy grew stronger. Soon, Lucas will repaint this tale of sadness with a bright. Deep in the darkness, the brighter the sunrise at dawn. Once coddled Luke. Nice to him. He's now on his way to become the brilliant young son. UN. Oh really? I guess it'll be both. You should be ruining Jackbox for everyone. I welcome you ruining it, because I feel like to ruin Jackbox would probably be to play it correctly, really. Although, dude, I'll tell you what, the last round I played last night, I'd had a few beers by that point. The last round I played last night, oh man. So bad on it. There we go, chapter 3 done. Still got like 5 to go, or like some of them are longer. Hopefully I'll stream this tomorrow. Oh no, so I'm just about to end the stream basically now anyway. We'll see the start of this chapter. But we'll basically stop. Good night, Crown. Thanks so much for tuning in. Especially quite late, haven't we? Thanks so much. This is kind of a previously on Mother Fruit segment, isn't it? The whimsical music as the Draco just shit. Anyway, onto the rodeo, way! Enough of that emotional stuff. It's really, it's not an easy game to predict this, you really never know where it's going now. 3 years later? Hey, hell, are we jumping that far? Well, I do like this song. Oh, it's a different version of the song. Yeah, that's what I call it, Paul. Yeah, this is like after an economy has been put in place, I guess. Oh god, that facade guy is still thin. And they still got the Good Morning song that's ripping, that's, say, homage song from the Beatles. Good Morning. Some proper bed. Oh. I don't know how old he's meant to be. Oh yeah, I guess he was really young. Start of the game, maybe 7, maybe he's like. Oh, right, I do. Aww. Still with us in spirit, making sure we're appropriately going outside. See like an obvious wall drop. It's well, stuff. Oh, even now there are 2 pillars side by side, man. It's a melancholy game. It's beautiful. Oh. Last chapter just had a monkey and treated by its own. Oh, there we go. Those were in the backwards and mirror. That's where I usually stick them. I was afraid of lightning, but light's dark actually. It's Grumsley! Oh, it's a shame Grum left, because his namesake is here. I can take you for a walk if you'd like, Lucas. Oh, he's gonna join us! We've had him in our party before. Oh yeah, you got cheeks, Lucas. Big fuck off, like, so. Got charred black smile. Like this scary smile. So what's kind of funny here, this music reminds me of There's SimCity does this at least, where when your city levels up in like stature, so like goes from, I don't know, like town to city, sort of like to metropolis, like the music always kind of becomes more boisterous, more lively like this. It's kind of a similar effect here to say like, oh yeah, the town has become a bit more developed. So it might be a bit of a bomb. Please come talk to me. For you. This is kind of a little saga spanning multiple years. I don't think I expected that. Stay forth, you'll be rewarded for your hard work. Be given a unit called Dragon Power. Use Dragon Power. Feels so dull saying that. You can use Dragon Power in shops and other places in exchange for goods and services. You can buy many peanuts, explain now. Trade them for goods or services. Wait, so the frogs are like the ATMs in, and also Earthbound. Just... So that's the currency? Why can't Dragon Power be our currency in like RIL? That's wonderful. I'll go to the corner shop and buy some gum. Chewing gum with fucking power. I'm powering without you. It's fun. It certainly flies, doesn't it? Save your game. Interesting finger idea from. Oh, wait, hold on, what was that line? Something about the bathroom? I was out on saving, but I hope you're not holding out on using the bathroom too. Oh man. Not like the beta version of like Nintendo games telling you to take a break. It's like, hey, if you need to go, you should go. I'm so addicted that you will go bodily functions. Totally went for naps. Oh, Paul! Can we not go with that head cannon? It's like a Wind Waker. You beat in the game. Is that really what they're gonna say every time I talk to one of the same folks? It's like that. Actually worth coming all the way here. It's really love being unhappy if you still refuse to get a happy box after. But what kind of metaphor is going on with this? It's kind of weird corporate overlord sort of standing. Tale of how capitalism just... and the music is lively and happy. Hasn't changed a bit. The only part that hasn't been commercialised, it seems like. Certainly a character, aren't you, Shiga Sasori? I wish he'd keep making games. It's a shame he's only really stopped since this, basically. I mean, he's one of those people who has like a million jobs and was like, I know he was the dad. He was the voice actor. He was the dad in My Neighbor Totoro, among other things. Or many hats. But there we go. Yeah, I'm just about to. I'm basically stopping right now. No worries, Paul. Thanks so much for tuning in. Yeah, the mother in. I'm so sorry. Oh, you gave me bits. You gave me 100 specks of soul. You. Thank you so much, sir. I do very greatly appreciate that. It's a nice little treat to send the stream off on. How fun. Yeah, thanks so much, Paul, Grun, Nick, bots, I guess. So I wish I could take off the list, but so thank you all, even the bots. Yeah. Get a nice crowd in here. Me too. Oh man. You know what I'm seeing now? I'm seeing like the Smash Bros. Character select screen. There's like 7 DKs and Dala selected. Specifically the red, angry, alternate costume of Dala. Dala for Smash. That'll be a riot. But yeah, thanks so much everyone. Let's call it that. Take it easy everyone. Oh, hold on.
Farewell.
Hey! Richter says farewell, and so do I. Says it again.
Farewell.
And again.
Farewell. Farewell.
I should keep more of the music, shouldn't I? Good night everyone. Thanks so much.